Hey guys, welcome back to Top Tipper Betting Tips. I hope you're having a fantastic evening and you enjoyed today's racing out at the Vaal. The Postman tipped 7 winners out of 8 in all the selections, and some of the comments, he steered the guys in the right direction, so we had a lot of happy punters, even though we didn't have a best bet and a value bet for you guys today. So we move on to Kenilworth. The Warwicker will be giving his input with regards to the 8-race program out at Kenilworth. He's tipped a bipod PA and he's got a value bet for you guys. So I'm going to hand over to the Warwicker and he's going to hopefully steer you in the right direction.
Thank you, Del Boy. Racing comes to us from Kenilworth on Wednesday, the 20th of October, 2021. The last meeting at this track was on the 4th of September, about a month and a half ago. So just be careful for this meeting. It's the first time back, and we don't know where the bias of the track is going to be, especially down the straight. It's an 8-race program. First race starts at 12:05 p.m. and is a maiden plate over 1,200 meters for fillies and mares. 18 runners carded, current scratchings, number 15, Water State, and number 17, Tastemaker. Just be careful, the first race, there's quite a few first-timers and some well-bred first-timers as well. Okay, in this first race, my first selection will be number 1, Tamil Tiger. Louis Makotwa jumps back on for Mark Robinson. Last time tried the Durbanville track for the first time, but was drawn 11 out of 11 and was just out the placings after being well backed. You can excuse that run, as it was first time at this track and back into a favourite course after a nice 12-week break, which would have strengthened up nicely. I'm expecting a good performance on Wednesday. If you look at her last run, there's been winners out of that. The 2nd, the 5th, and the 7th horses have come out and won. On a penultimate run over this course and distance, the winner there, Dancehall Daylight, came out and won again, and the 5th horse came out and won. So that is very, very strong form there. Out of the first timers, I'm going for the half sister to Clouds Unfold, number 7, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. Elder DeMeyer for Kenneth Bass Robinson. Was 5-1, has been backed into 33-10. So just respect the betting on the first timers here. For third, we're going to go for the Anton Marcus Brett Crawford combination. Stiptilic also has been backed and has found support currently at 7-2. Is also half sister to Real Gone Kid. For fourth, we're going to go for number 2, Pedra. Did find support in his last run over the mile. Was found not starting out, put a line through that run. Did make a good debut over the course and distance before and could improve much further here, running fresh after a 15-week break. Just be careful in this first race because, like I said, there's a good couple of well-bred first-timers. The second race is a maiden plate over 1,200 meters, 14 runners carded, currently no scratchings. And my first selection here is number 12, Steinbeck. Richard Fourie jumps on for Justin Snaith. It's an expensive 1.3 million rand purchase. Son of Silvano. Made a decent enough debut went just out the placings. Looked in need of the run, but the form lines are very strong. The winner came out and won again, plus the second, third, fourth, seventh, and eighth horses have also come out and won. Just note there, the Zapatilis has come out and won twice subsequently, so very strong form lines in this race for number 12. Does come off an 18-week break, but we all know Justin Snaith's runners always strengthen up nicely in their second run. For second, we're going to go for number 1, Take to War. Tried this distance for the first time over the course and distance. Ran a good second to Silent Trigger. Did find some good support. That was in heavy conditions. I don't think the conditions will be heavy tomorrow. So number 1, Take to War, will be the major threat here, with Oswald Noach retaining the ride. For third, we're going to go for the number 2, Exceed Expectations. Aldo de Meyer for Willem Nel. Willem Nel's in form at the moment. Has been having some good recent consistent form, and in this type of field could have a chance to open his account. The Son of Pomodoro does show pace, and if the outside bias isn't too bad, must be considered in this field. And for fourth, we're going to go for number 3, Transact. Is lightly raced, has placed in his last start over the course and distance, and I'm expecting the Son of Karari to fill the back end of quartets. Just watch number 8, Let It Burn, is Son of Give Me the Green Light, King of the Meadow, and Dean Kannemeyer. Just watch the betting. It's currently 9-1. Race 3 is a merit-rated 76 handicap of 1,000 meters. 8 runners carded. This looks like a very open race, and a lot of these horses have met each other, and you can easily get form reversals. My narrow first selection in the speedy contest here, where the pace will be on, is number 3, Wordsworth. Was just touched off last time at Durbanville over the 1,000 meters, and if reproducing his previous form, must be considered here, but it is my narrow first selection. For second, we're going to go for number 2, Fighter. Last time had excuses at Durbanville over the 1,000 meters, but prior to that had some very consistent form over the course and distance, and is a 2-time winner over this course and distance. Could definitely be in the shake-up and improve again here. For third, we're going to go for number 5, What a Man. We'll enjoy the strong pace, and after a good second last time at this course and distance, should be running on stoutly at the death again. As Grant Burr knows this Son of What a Winter very well, and should extract the best out of this 5-year-old Barry Gelding. For fourth, we're going to go for number 1, Intrepid. Richard Fourie, Justin Snaith combination. Did have some excuses in his previous run at Durbanville. Has had some excuses recently, and could come back to his best here. So like I said, it's a very small field, and I would tread carefully and go wide. Race 4 is the Pinnacle Stakes over 1,000 meters. 7 runners carded, but we do have one scratching of number 7, Fateful, which reduces the field to 6 runners. My first selection in this race, despite coming off a 34-week break, is a speedy son of Schnitzel, Anton Marcus for Brett Crawford. Now knows this 4-year-old chestnut colt extremely well, and in the small field could skip away from them. For second, we're going to go for the 4-year-old Bay Filly, Veronici, currently the favorite at 14-10. Won her last start with consummate ease, beating Shantyman by 4 lengths at Scottsville. Has run once at this track. Did have some issues, but we'll find it a little bit tougher again back at this track, but still must be respected because she's got a great rating of 120. So you have to respect Veronici with Craig Zaki aboard for the first time, yeah? And for third, we're going to go for number 5, Rocking Ringo. Rocking Ringo has been campaigning over further, but did win his only run over this course and distance. So could be running on at the death, hopefully back to 1,000 meters. For fourth, we're going to go for the well-tried number 1, Russet Air. Stable jockey Elder DeMeyer for Candice Bass Robinson. Also comes off 25-week break, but 3 of his 5 wins have been over this course in distance, and could fill the back end of trifectas and quartets. But just be careful, smaller field, bigger the upset, they always say. But Real Gone Kid could give them a galloping lesson if allowed to skip away from them early. Race 5 is a merit rated 80 handicap over the mile. 9 runners carded. Currently, no scratchings. Our first selection here, very narrow one. Number 6, Mr. Master Starter, has won 2 in a row over the 1200 and the 1250. Tries this track for the first time, and being a son of Master by Fate, should relish the extra distance on Wednesday. Currently at 5-2. Has found some support in from 28-10. Is my narrow first selection in this race. For second, I'm going to go for number 3, Waiting for Summer. Aldo de Meyer jumps on board for the first time. Candice Bass Robinson had a good comeback run over 1,400 meters, and will definitely appreciate the mile on Wednesday. So could pose a major threat here in this merit rated 80 handicap. For third, number 9, Q Shiraz. Had a decent enough post-maiden run over the 1,400, and will be carrying a very light galloping weight of 53.5. Hopefully, if this son of Kirari sits up handy, could stay on at the death and could fill the 3rd or 4th place here. But we'll be selecting for 3rd place. Q Shiraz in this race 5. And for 4th, going for number 1, Destin, the well-tried son of Jackson. Did show signs of returning to his best last time after a decent enough 2 runs prior to that over the course and distance, and also winning as well back in August, 14th of August. Must be respected with Bernard Fat Herbie on board and from pole position. Race 6 is a merit rated 72 handicap over 1600 meters for fillies and mares. 12 runners carded. Currently, no scratchings. My first selection here will be number 10, Silver Darling. Won a decent race over the course and distance, showing guts and determination there. Makes her handicap debut and carries a nice galloping weight of 54.5. Richard Fourie jumps back on this daughter of Silvano. For second, I'm going to go for number 12, Just Power. Fought a nice race to head Mel's Princess last time over 1800, and has previously run fourth 3.3 lengths to Silver Darling. Is 3.5 kilograms better off, but I still think Silver Darling is more progressive. For third, going for number 8, Green Grow the Lilacs, currently at 3-1. Keegan DeMello for Dean Kannemeyer. Had a fair handicap debut after winning a maiden at Pietermaritzburg. Will enjoy pace, and the only concern is second run off the rest. And if that doesn't find this daughter give me the green light out, should be finding a good finish at the death. And for fourth, we're going to go for number 2, Golden Dar. Elder Domain for Candice Bass Robinson, currently at 11-2. Made a fair comeback run after a 14-week break. The Durnville track over 1600 meters. I've noticed the blinkers have been fitted, so just watch this daughter of Master My Fate. She hasn't won at this track, but has placed over this course and distance, and is drawn well at 2. So will be my full selection. Race 7. It's a merit rated 90 handicap over 1600 meters for fillies and mares. 8 runners carded. Currently, no scratchings. This is where my value bet kicks in. Number 3, Fly of Saigon, has been campaigning in KZN Natal in the past over the winter season. Didn't disgrace herself against some top sorts, including Top Me Up Holly, Keep On Dancing, Magical Midlands. Returns to her home track, where she did place second twice over the course and distance. Considering that this daughter of Flower Addy has been running to stronger, I do make her my value bets at 9-1. For second, we're going to go for number 4, Daughter of Zeus. Anton Marcus jumps on this daughter of Captain L for Vaughan Marshall. Has ultra consistent form and won nicely over the 1500 at this track last time. Comes off a 12-week break and will pose a major threat in this race from draw 1. For third, number 5, Crimson Princess, Greek Sheen, jumps back on board for Candice Bass-Robinson. Did win nicely over the mile at Durbanville last time. Has also ultra consistent form. Hasn't won at this track, but has placed over this course and distance 3 times. And for fourth, we're going to go for number 6, Grey Princess, with a nice lightweight of 52.5. Had excuses in her last run over the mile at Durbanville. Before that, came off 2 wins at the Kenilworth track and could pose an outside threat here, currently at 6-1. The pace should be on here, and that's why I'm going for the 3, Fly of Saigon. You should be flying up at the death after a hot pace. So let's hold thumbs, guys. And the 8th race is the final leg of the exotics, pick 6. And I always say, the last race, put the field in the pick 6. My first selection here is a pretty confident one. It's number 4, Sunday Island, Elder Domea, for Willem Nel. Willem Nel, horses have come to form now. Ran a great second last time to give me a star when finding good support, and returns to the Kenilworth track. Will definitely appreciate the 1800, and I'm expecting the son of Kermatic to come in lonelier. For second, we're going to go for number 5, Forever Bull, Craig Bantam for Vaughan Marshall. Has had some moderate recent form, but gives the indication that the 3-year-old Bay Gelding will enjoy the step back to the 1800, currently at 15-1. For third, we're going to go for number 11, Field of Vision, Keegan DeMiller for Brett Crawford. Just couldn't get up last time over the mile at Durbanville in a short head behind Razzle Dazzle M. And if the pace is on, could be running on from a wide draw once again. And for fourth, we're going to go for number 9, Global Forests. 2 moderate runs. Jumped from pole position. May enjoy the extra, and being lightly raced could show the necessary improvement. Thank you, and back to Delboy.
Hey, thank you for that, the Warricle. That was a great input with regards to the racing, and we really appreciate yours and the postman's input. You've tipped a bar pot, a PA, and the value bet is race 7, number 3, Flower of Saigon at 9-1. So hopefully that can arrive for us. Well done to all the guys that are putting positive comments in the description below on the videos. It helps us to work harder for you, the punter, and we just love it when we're steering you in the right direction. It's not always going to happen that way, as you know. It's horse racing, but 9 times out of 10 we right up there. Thank you for the guys that are liking the videos. The likes are unbelievable, and a great feat. We've hit 500 subscribers in 3 months. So obviously the people are enjoying our content, and they know that we are really tipping good horses for you guys. So keep liking the videos. keep commenting positively to help the guys steer you in the right direction. And I'll chat to you in a video soon. Enjoy, have fun, break a leg, and cheers for now.